Yo guys, welcome back. My name is Nathan, and today I'm excited to present my ultimate NHL jersey tier list for 2020. Now, so many of you guys over the past few months have been asking me to do a jersey tier list, and I thought, hey, I'm actually gonna finally do it and give it to you guys because you guys are friggin' awesome and deserve it. So today we're gonna be going through a tier list for the NHL jerseys from this year. Home jerseys, third jerseys, alt jerseys, heritage jerseys, you name it. They're gonna be here and I'm gonna be ranking them for you guys to enjoy. So, which jerseys do I see as the best, the worst, and everything in between? Watch till the end for all my picks and rankings, and of course, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button for more videos just like this one. But now we can officially get started with the NHL jersey tier list. As you can see here, there is a bunch of different home jerseys and alternate, heritage, whatever you want to call it from this past year. Now, this is not my tier list. It's made by Fendel Taylor on Twitter. So there you go. There are some missing jerseys here. There's no Winter Classic jerseys, no Stadium Series jerseys, unfortunately, from this year. But you got most of it. You got some of the alternates, you got some of the new jerseys, and you got some of the redesigns, which is pretty much all that matters. So I decided to have some of the tiers here. Top tier of Have My Children, up to jersey tier. Yeah, the second tier of Beauties, third tier of Average, fourth tier of Could Be Better, and the fifth tier of Stop It, Get Some Help. So we're going to start out this jersey tier list with the Colorado Avalanche third jersey, and this is the design that I've always liked quite a bit. Maybe not as much as some others, but to me it's definitely in the beauty tier. Love that logo, absolutely beautiful. So we're going to continue on with this Columbus Blue Jackets third jersey, the Cannon jersey itself, and to me it's kind of in the middle of the beauties and average tier. I'm going to have it in the average tier for right now, but it's kind of in that middle range for me. I like it, I don't like it. I like the shoulders, I like the striping there, but it just doesn't really pop as much as it probably should. Then you go on to the LA Kings third that they had this year, and to me this is easily one of the most bland jerseys on this whole video, because you have the LA Kings home and away, which are already by itself pretty bland if we're being honest, and then you have this kind of gray black, which I don't really like all too much. I don't think it's in the Stop It, Get Some Help tier, but it is the Could Be Better tier. I would like to see some more colors, and then just the design itself is not all that inspired to me. Then you go on to the Islanders third jerseys, and I do really like the orange lettering, how that pops, but I'm not really a huge fan of the white shoulders. It doesn't really pop too much for me, and that logo I think is kind of eh. It's not in the Stop It, Get Some Help tier, but to me it definitely could be better. Then on to the Washington Capitals, and this is definitely a jersey that I've never really liked all too much. It's going to be in the Could Be Better tier. I don't like that logo whatsoever. Easily my least favorite in the league, and although the striping is okay, I just think there's some other jerseys and designs that would be a lot better for them. Then you go on to the Pittsburgh Penguins home jersey, and to me this is going to be in the beauties tier. It's kind of in the middle of the average and beauties, but I think it deserves to be in this spot. A brilliant jersey, I think, and it really has popped since they introduced it a few years back. Love the yellow letters, love the striping, it just all works greatly for me. Then on to the next Pittsburgh Penguins jersey, their third jersey from the last couple of years. To me it's in the average tier. There's a little bit too much yellow for me personally, but I do really like the striping on the arms, and I really do like that black neckband. It really works well for me. Then going on to the Philadelphia Flyers home jerseys, and this is one I definitely like their homes a lot more than their aways. To me it's in the average tier. It's kind of in the average slash beauty. It's not my favorite, but it's definitely not my least favorite. It's kind of in the middle for me, I would say, in terms of home NHL jerseys. Then you go on to the Philadelphia Flyers third jersey from the past couple of years, and this one is one that I've really liked. I like the black, I like the orange. It's kind of in the middle of the beauties average tier. I'm gonna have an average for right now, but I do like how that Flyers logo pops on that black. It really does look good. Then going on to the New Jersey Devils home jersey, and this is definitely one of the most underrated ones out there. I love the black shoulders, and I do like the spacing on this. I really do like the huge white and black on the arms. I know it's an unpopular opinion, but I'm going to have them an average right now. Again, they're kind of in the Philadelphia Flyers third jersey territory of being slash beauty slash average. Then you go on to the Connor McDavid's third jersey for the Edmonton Oilers, and this is one that's kind of gone back and forth for me. It doesn't really look all too good in pictures, but when it's on the ice, I really do enjoy it. I love that dark orange. I'm going to have it in the beauties for right now. It could be higher, but in order for that to actually happen, I would kind of like the logo to pop just a little bit more. Then on to the Columbus Blue Jackets home jersey, and I've kind of, with this one, I'm going to have it in the could be better tier. It's not my favorite, it's not my least favorite, but I do really see a lack of anything going on the bottom, and I wish there was more than just the stripes going down the shoulders. Then going on to the Carolina Hurricanes home jersey, and to me, it's kind of in the beauty / average tier. I do like it quite a bit. It's not my favorite. I really do like the stripes on the arms though, and on the bottom. I love that checkerboard pattern. It just looks fantastic. Not checkerboard, the tropical storm design. I like that quite a bit. It's not my favorite, but it definitely is an improvement over what they had a few years back. Then going on to the New York Rangers home jersey, and I'm going to have it in the beauties tier, not in the have my children tier, not in the average, kind of in that sweet spot, I would say. It's not my favorite, but it definitely is super iconic. I definitely do love the stripes on the Rangers jerseys. You got the red, you got the white. It really does pop quite a bit, and that super bright blue just looks fantastic. Then going on to the Bruins home jerseys, and this is one that I've always liked quite a bit. It's not one of my favorites, but it definitely is in my top 15, I would say. It's going to be in the average tier, but I love the striping. I love the yellow. It definitely looks great, especially in Adidas. Then going on to the, not the heritage, but yeah, the heritage / third jersey for the Bruins. Now, the white jersey of this, I actually do prefer, which is super rare, but I'm going to have this in the beauties tier. I love the striping. I love the black. I love the yellow collar. And although I don't really like font logos on jerseys, I think the B pops quite a bit. I love the black. I like the yellow, and the white just kind of completes it all. Then going on to the Maple Leafs home jersey, and this is one that I kind of put in the average tier. It's kind of in the beauty / average. There's just not enough going on there, and not a lot that pops. I like the two stripes on the arms, but other than that, I think it's just kind of average when it comes to jerseys. Same thing with this Tampa Bay Lightning jersey, though I'm going to put it in the could be better. The reason because of that is it's even more plain than the Maple Leafs. You have the one stripe, you have the one stripe on the bottom, two on the arms and the bottom of it. I just think there's so much potential for Tampa when it comes to their logo, when it comes to their jersey. That's just not quite realized in these ones. Then going on to the Tampa Bay Lightning third jersey, and this is going to be the first one that gets into the stop it, get some help tier. When this was first revealed, I could not believe it was a real jersey. It was just so, I hate the gradient, I hate the gray. It just looks super awkward, especially on the letters. You'll see it in the Kucherov there. I hate the gradient on that thing. It just looks super tacky, super weird, and I know they're trying to go for something different, something unique, but to me it just kind of all falls apart. A little rant there. Then going on to the Red Wings, and I'm not sure why they put the retro jersey on here, but it's got Gordie Howe on it. I mean, mine as well. To me, it's in the average tier. Yes, it is super iconic. Yes, it is that way, but it is still on the more bland side of jerseys, and I'm not a guy that grew up watching Detroit when they were super good, so it's not like I have nostalgia for this thing. It's a good jersey. Again, it's super iconic, but to me, it's nothing more than that. Then going on to the Florida Panthers, and this is in the beauties tier. I have always loved the rebrand for the Florida Panthers. That I know is an unpopular opinion for some people, but I love that logo. That white jersey is one of my favorites in the NHL, and that home jersey also does it for me. It's not my favorite, but it definitely is top 10, at least for me. Then going on to the Calgary Flames third, and this to me is in the beauties tier, although I don't think it's like the best jersey of all time like some people think. It definitely is fantastic. I love the striping with the yellow and the red. I think it pops pretty well. Then going on to the Buffalo Sabres home jersey, and to me it's going to be in the average tier. I do like it, but I think there are better jerseys in their history that I think would be better for them. I love the blue that they had in the past with their jerseys, and I think bringing that back would be a nice move. Then going on to the Montreal Canadiens, and I'm going to put them in the average tier. They're kind of in the beauties / average for me, but just like Detroit, yes, it is iconic, but I don't know, it just doesn't really do it too much for me. I do prefer their Reeboks where they had that kind of white collar on the top. It kind of looks a little bit weird for me with the blue and the yellow, or not the yellow, the white on the Adidas. So, I mean, it's fine. I think when it comes to jerseys, their Centennial a few years back was fantastic, but for the Habs, they're kind of in that beauty / average tier. And then going on to the Ottawa Senators, and I'm going to have them in the average tier. I wasn't a big fan of this jersey until I got it myself, and ever since I got it myself, I've actually turned around quite a bit to it. It's still probably not in my top 10 jerseys, but it's a jersey I do appreciate quite a bit, and I think that logo is going pretty underrated right now. A logo that I can respect quite a bit. Then going on to the Ottawa Senators Heritage Classic jersey, and this is one that I do like quite a bit too. You got that super bright red with that O logo and the big bold stripes. I like that quite a bit. Although it's not one of my favorites, it definitely is in the solid tier for me. Then going on to the Blues, and as a Stars fan, I do like this jersey quite a bit. They will be in the average tier, but at the same time, I think that's a jersey that definitely would be in my top 15. I love the striping, I love the blue, and I especially like the shoulders where you have the blue, then the yellow, then the white. I think it works pretty well. Not my favorite Blues jersey, but it definitely is up there. Then going on to the Minnesota Wild, and they're going to be in the Beauties tier. I love this home jersey that they've had since they bring in the Adidas. I love that bold green. I like that red stripe across and that kind of creamy white in the middle. It perfects it quite a bit, and easily my favorite Wild jersey of all time. It looks great. Then going on to the Avalanche home jerseys, and to me they're in the average tier, kind of in the beauty / average tier. I like them quite a bit, not as much as I used to when they were first revealed, back when the Adidas jerseys happened, but they're still a jersey that I would definitely have in my top 15. Then going on to the Nashville Predators jersey, and I'm going to put it in the could be better tier. I don't think it's horrendously horrendous, but I think it's a jersey that could use some more improvements. There's just not enough going on. Yes, the blue looks good, but besides that, there's just not much to comment on. Then going on to my Dallas Stars, and I love that he has Rupe Hintz on this jersey because that's absolutely beautiful. It's in the beauties tier for me. Easily one of the best home jerseys in the NHL for me. Not my favorite of favorite jerseys, but it definitely is up there. Love me some Victor Green. Then going on to the Winnipeg Jets home jersey, and we got another one in the beauties tier. I have always liked this Jets home jersey. The away is kind of a different story. I'm not sure if I like that as much, but the home jersey with the big navy blue and the kind of subtle yet brash light blue on the bottom. I love how it connects, and it just looks good to me. Then on to the Anaheim Ducks third jersey, and to me this in the stop it get some help tier. I don't know why the Ducks went away with their jersey, their third jersey last year, which was just absolutely beautiful with the kind of subtle blue that just works so well. They went to this orange jersey, and I'm just not a fan. It does not work at all with that kind of yellow-ish that they're going with their now home jerseys. It just doesn't work for me. Mighty Ducks is fantastic, but in orange, I don't know. I can't get behind it. Then you go on to the classic Blackhawks jersey, and they're kind of in the beauty / average tier for me. They're probably a top 10 jersey for me. There's a lot of people that have them as the best jersey in the league, and I can see why. It's a classic vintage look. To me, it's just not the best. I think that there's some improvements that could be made. The color is, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but again, you can't go wrong with it. Still, in my opinion, a top 10 jersey home-wise in the league. Then going on to the Edmonton Oilers and their home jersey, and I'm going to put it in the beauties tier. There are some people that hate this jersey, and I can't see why. In the orange area, I don't like the Mighty Ducks, but with the Edmonton Oilers, I think it does work a lot. I definitely love the blue shoulders there, and the white jersey especially is also fantastic. Then going on to the Calgary Flames home jersey here, and I think it's in the could be better tier. Honestly, I think there's a lot going on, maybe too much. Now going on to the San Jose Sharks home jersey, and to me, it's going to be in the average tier. There's just not enough going on here for me to really have it up there. There's another Sharks jersey that will be in the beauties tier, but that's for another time. I love the teal, though. I love the colors, and it definitely does work. Then going on to the San Jose Sharks third dark jersey, and to me, this is in the beauties tier 100%. One of my favorite jerseys in the NHL. I just love the third. It looks great. I love the dark blue clash with that black. I think it just pops magnificently. Then going on to the LA Kings home jersey, and I'm going to put it in the could be better tier. I think it's a solid one. I think it's okay, but there's just not enough colors. It's just kind of bland, washed out, and I definitely do enjoy a lot more the purple that they had, the yellow they had. I would appreciate that a lot more. Then going on to the Anaheim Ducks home jersey, and I'm once again going to put it in the could be better tier. I think it's fine. I actually quite like the striping quite a bit, how it kind of comes down, but I don't really like how they separate the shoulders with that thin orange line. It just doesn't work in my opinion there. Then going on to Vegas Golden Knights, and I have them in the beauties tier. I was kind of skeptical when they were released about what these jerseys would look like, but once I saw them on the ice and I saw them live a few months back, Again, they've been a jersey that's won me over, especially recently, and that away jersey is one of the best in the league, in my opinion. Then going on to the St. Louis Blues, third jersey, and this is in the Have My Children tier, the first one, baby. Ever since this was a stadium, or no, it was a Winter Classic jersey, I think in 2016, that Reebok jersey I prefer a little bit better, but still, this Adidas one, it looks absolutely magnificent and is better than ever. Then going on to the Vancouver Canucks, third or fourth, I don't even know at this point. They're going to be in the average tier. I just don't really like the striping too much. I do actually like the white on the collar, but the just green, it doesn't really pop too much for me. Then going on to the Vancouver Canucks skate jersey, and it is in the Have My Children tier. Now, I'm not sure if I can justify spending $250 to get this in my collection, but it is still absolutely magnificent. Again, it's one of the best of all time, and it's been praised as one of the best of all time. The black, the red, the yellow, it just works so fantastically. Then going on to the Carolina Hurricanes third jersey, and I'm going to have it in the average tier. It has definitely warmed up to me over the years. I still don't love it too much, but I don't mind it. I do definitely like the red, how it pops, and that logo looks great there. Then going on to the Washington Capitals third, and this is the one that I think is in the could be better tier. I just don't really like this all too much. The white stripe, the white shoulders, I just don't really think clashes all that great with the red. And I think the striping on the bottom is fine with the blue and the white, but to me it just doesn't do too much for me. Then going on to the Arizona Coyotes Kachina jersey, and we have another one in the Have My Children tier. I have this one in my collection. Absolute beauty. Love the striping. Love the look. It explains itself. It's that beautiful. Then going on to the New York Islanders home jersey, and this one is going to be in my beauties tier. I love this thing ever since they bring it back a few years back. I just love the blue, I love the orange, and I love the white on the bottom. I think it just looks great, and it has looked great since they brought it back. Then going on to the Vancouver Canucks home jersey, and I'm just going to assume that this does not have the Wordmark on it. I'm going to have it in the average tier. Now, it's definitely, without the Wordmark, growing on me quite a bit. Not quite in the beauties tier, but it is certainly close. Then going on to the St. Louis Blues heritage look with the red, and I'm going to have it in the average tier. This is one that I think people either love or hate. I'm kind of in the middle of it. I don't really like the red, if I'm going to be honest here. I like the striping with the notes on the bottom, but I just think the red kind of puts it off for me, personally. Then going on to the Arizona Coyotes home jersey, and I'm going to put it in the beauties. Honestly, one of my favorite home jerseys in the league. I really love that white on the bottom, that subtle black on the shoulders, and the black on the top. I don't know, it really works for me, and especially compared to the jerseys they had a few years back, man, I've come to love it. Then you go on to the Buffalo Sabres, white 50th jersey. I think it's in the average tier. I love the details on the logo and stuff like that, but there's just not enough going on, especially for a white jersey, for me to put it much higher. Then going on to the Winnipeg Jets Wordmark jersey, and this is easily one of the most underrated jerseys of all time. Now, I still don't like that Wordmark, but the design on this thing with that light blue and now those shoulders and that arm coming down with that white, I think the striping just works beautifully. And then you go on to the Winnipeg Jets and their heritage jersey, and this is once this thing was announced, I already knew it was one of my favorite jerseys of all time, and I think that still reigns true for me. I think it would be top 5 if I did a full jersey ranking. It's one of my favorites ever, and it looked even better on the ice, which I thought was straight impossible. I love the red on the top, I love the striping on the bottom, and that old Jets logo just looks magnificent. I love all the colors, I love all the details on this thing, and it's an absolute beauty. But that is it for the tier list today, as you can see right here. Let me know what you think, what you agree and disagree with this tier list. Where would you put these jerseys? Where in your tier list? I am waking up in 9 hours. Thanks so much, computer. Of course, with this video, also make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, hit that notification bell if you haven't already. Comment down below your thoughts. Click the cards on top of me for all my jersey content, and of course, share this video. My name is Nathan, and I'll see you guys next video or stream. Goodbye.